Behind Zach, halfway down the back chute, the 4ST out of Scranton, Pennsylvania. The Peter Andrews and Family Construction Affordable Repair Service, 570 Power Code Cards Consulting Ride. That's the Music Man, Mikey Smith. You'll see a scheme a lot similar. Difference is you can just see the T right there on the wing panel. Behind Mikey, the number 55 out of Nassau, the Connect Concrete, VM Choppy and Sons, Hart Family Racers 55. That's Michael Hart. Off for turn 4 to Binghamton, the Trucks Outfitters, Avery Auto Service, Mirabito Gresham. So checkers out here on group number 1 of Hot Laps, try and get times in just a little bit, but let's talk about the why we are racing tonight. Obviously, it's been promoted by Thunder Mountain. Sound of that. Top 6 go to the feature. Top 8 all together in passing points make the redraw. Heat 1 is underway. Bailey Boyd up the hill and nearly eats Mikey Smith in the 4ST. They hang on to it. Aaron Shelton third. 4th spot, Billy Van Imogen. Johnny Smith through to 5th. Lap 1 led by Bailey Boyd. But the Music Man trying to take the race lead. Oh, trouble upside down. Nathan Pierce, Dustin Sen, your transfer cars at the moment. Top 6 transfer into the big dance. We're back to green. Mikey Smith holds serve, 3 wide for the second position. Billy V threats the needle. He's past Aaron Shelton and finds his way through on Bailey Boyd. A little bit of a slide job entering turn 3. Shelton for the run past Bailey Boyd as Mikey Smith is checked out. Ooh, Bailey Boyd bikes it there in turns 1 and 2. That allows Dustin Sen to move up to 5th, and now Bailey Boyd on the bubble. Zach Sabaka, first one out, down in the 7th spot. Sen and Boyd wing to wing across the line. Give it to Boyd at the line. This thick cushion is at the moment. Sabaka trying to grab an extra spot here on Bailey Boyd. The 3/4 still up Sabaka through to 4th. White flag waves. Final lap underway for Mikey Smith in car number 4ST. His father Sheldon piloted this ride last month and did a really good job with it. Now it's Mikey's turn to see what he can do. Checkers wave. Mikey Smith gets his second heat win of the season. Row number 2 starting 4th in the 4ST. Also out of Scranton, Pennsylvania, the Music Man, Mikey Smith. Lap silent in honor of Tana and all those impacted by breast cancer. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? It's time to get it on. Billy Van Imogen wasting no time. He leads the opening lap. Tommy Moreau through to the 2nd spot. And look at Mikey Smith. Tries the slide job there on Vince Chicklets. He takes the 3rd spot. Tried for 2nd, but Moreau slammed the door right in his face. It takes 3 to tangle, that's for sure. But now that breaks up as Moreau has Mikey Smith cleared for 2nd. 4 right now. Here comes the Music Man. High, wide, and hands of the Smith Brothers Racing Team. They love using the top shelf here at Thunder Mountain. And out of turn number 4, we put a couple more laps in the books. Lap number 3 goes up on the board, and Mikey Smith moves up to 2nd. Dylan Paddock is 4th. Vince Chicklets rounds out the top 5 for right now. Let's watch the race for 6th. Last time we saw Tommy on the podium was at Cornwall on October 5th. In a points-paying race, July 4th in the Land of Legends 1 year ago. Paddock, though, high, wide, and handsome. Into turn number 3, slams the door on Tommy Moreau. The showstopper takes the 3rd spot. Mikey Smith, though, starts to close in on Billy Van Imogen. It's the top 2 work on the outside. They're dealing with Dustin Sen, Cliff Pierce, who are wing to wing for a position. Jerry Sen Jr. stuck on the bottom. And now Billy V pulls away as he used to Spencer Burley there as a pick. But the caution flag waves for the first time. Movers here right now throughout the pack. Johnny Smith up in the top 10 after he flipped in his heat race. I talked with him before the feature. After the flip, team replaced both the top wing, front wing, bumper bar, and some shocks. That was pretty much it on the 4S. So the Firecracker Kid looking for a good result. So double file here as we'll get set to come back to the green flag. Car here for this restart, and I'm interested to see how Mikey Smith times this restart. Can he grab the race lead a little similar to the way maybe Sheldon Smith took the lead in his feature last month. That's Mikey's stat as we get set to come back to green. 9 laps complete. And that is what I expected. The high side to work out for Mikey Smith. Can he clear Billy V off for turn number 2? No. They stay wing to wing. Billy V tries the slide job here to clear. Mikey's got to run crisscross here for the top spot. And now Mikey Smith with a slide jump of his own. The Music Man grooving off for turn 2. Billy V counters it back. And they both get trapped on the high side. Who takes the lead at the line? I think it was Mikey Smith. Scoring sets Billy V by 1/10 of a second. I don't know from my eyesight, but my goodness, what a great wing-to-wing battle this is for the race lead. And now here comes Dylan Paddock, the showstopper, trying to show his slide jobs. And Jordan Hutton is through up to the 4th position. Where did he come from? Let's watch Shane Spoonhauer, Emily Van Emmeren, Moreau, and Johnny Smith as well from his flip. He's currently scored in the 8th position at the moment. And I tell you what, if you want a guy that's got guts and glory and could be the hard charger, I think that early nominee's got to be the man for us. Ten laps of racing to go here in our feature. The 56V now approaches lap traffic. Smith 7th. Wow, I mean, just an incredible comeback for the Firecracker Kid after he started back in the 22nd spot. 22nd up to 7th, so just about 15 spots or so. Tommy Moreau 8th, Zach Sabaka 9th, and Timmy Loach rounds out the top. How many Music Man Mikey Smith fans do we have here in the stands tonight? Oh boy, the Scranton PA kids came to invade Thunder Mountain. Can they do it once again and get the sweep? About to find out. Billy V tries the slide job to cut off Mikey Smith's line, but a great exit for the 4ST. 4 wide, Tommy Moreau over the wall. Mikey Smith with a slider. He's through to the point. Billy V tries to counter it back. New race leader on lap number 17. Mikey Smith out in front. Jordan Hutton tries the slide job as well for 2nd. Paddock hangs on to 3rd though meanwhile. And Johnny Smith, don't look now. Tommy Moreau around. Oh, he clips Bailey Boyd. Boyd had nowhere to go in turn number 4. To green here in just a couple of moments. Mikey Smith ran late last season with CRSA. He only ran 1 start with us at Skyline. It was 2nd. Followed that up with a 3rd at Woodhull. This is his 5th start of the season. And now he's in the biggest moment of his career. Could he get his first career CRSA victory at the same track that Johnny Smith did it 1 month ago? These will be the longest 7 laps of the Music Man's life. Can he do it in the 3:05 sprint? About to find out as we get set to come back to the green. Later restart for Mikey Smith. He's got Billy V cleared. The 56V, though, tries to counter it back downstairs where Papa hides the wine. But Jordan Hutton, meanwhile, moves up to 3rd. Billy V tries the slider, but he doesn't have enough room. Mikey Smith able to clear. And now Billy tries once again. Oh, that was close to being contact. Mikey hangs on. Paddock loses the spot to Jordan Hutton, meanwhile. And Shane Spoonhauer in the race for 4th alongside the Firecracker Kid. 5 laps to go. Mikey's lead at 0.6 of a second over Billy Van Emmeren. Hutton and Paddock race for the 3rd spot. Bottom step of the podium on the line. Dylan Paddock with 3 straight podium finishes, all from the triple play. Will like to make it 4 straight and chip down once again on Zach Sabaka's lead. He cut down about 11 points in the triple play. 3 laps of racing to go, though, for Mikey Smith, and he is hugging the cushion. You know there's no chance he's... Oh, he actually does switch to the bottom. Interesting there. 2 sticks in the air, 2 laps to go for the Music Man. He popped the wall there, though. Don't know if it did anything, though, to the 4ST, as he's got the afterburners on. Meanwhile, Johnny Smith, Jordan Hart touched for fourth. Hart with a slide job, 1 to go. The longest quarter mile rather, of the Music Man's life. He's through 3 and 4. We got another first time winner. The Music Man guts it at Thunder Mountain. Billy V second, Paddock third, Jordan Hunt in fourth. Johnny Smith rounds out the top 5. What a moment for Mikey Smith and the Smith family. Ladies and gentlemen, your CRSA feature winner, Mikey Smith, the Music Man. Mikey's taking his time. You are a 305 sprint winner. Yeah, you did it. Can you believe it?
Well, you know, coming from go-karts to 600s, now to 305s, honestly, no, I didn't believe it. But we're here, and I'm beyond happy and blessed that we're here. You know, we put a lot of hard work to get here, and I've been busting my ass for the last 8 years to prove I can run a sprint car, and here we are proving that we can win in a sprint car. And now I'm just hoping that we can move forward and climb the ranks and see maybe if we can see the Outlaws or the high limit races moving forward in the next couple of years.
What's it mean to win not just your first CRSA race, but to do it at the same track that your brother Johnny won at 1 month ago?
Yeah, you know, me and Johnny, we run, you know, a really tight, a tight-knit setup, and, you know, everything we do is, you know, hand in hand. If he changes something, I'm thinking about changing the same thing. So, you know, we came here with the bad fast setup thanks to my dad and Johnny working on the car all the time, making sure it's fast. And from that last race of Johnny winning, and now we're here, we got a good car, and we made it happen. And I can't be blessed to have this happen this way.
Take me through those restarts, battling Billy V, one of the best to do it at Thunder Mountain. That was a heck of a battle you two put on those restarts.
Yeah, you know, like I said, I've been running micro sprints, and I've been here and got my wins in a micro sprint, but man, running the full 305 sprint car is way different than running a 600 here. There's just so much more track, and you know, in a 600 you're limited, and here I finally get to open up and use the track that I see that's good. And I was just happy that we were able to get clean racing, and I was happy for the restarts to keep getting some chances. And you know, I got to thank him for running me clean. You know, he was a bad fast car the whole race, and I just snuck in there at the right time and made that move on the restart, and it held.
How are you going to celebrate this one tonight?
Oh, we're drinking a lot of alcohol.
They like it there. Who you want to give shout-outs to?
Got to thank my whole family. My girlfriend Logan, she wasn't here tonight, but this one was for her, especially for my whole family, our whole crew, Affordable Repair Service, Peter Andrews, Mike Marcinko, Jessipato. I got to thank my brother Johnny and my mom Miranda, everybody.
There's Johnny.
Some back pain after that flip in the heat race, and you know, he made top 5.
Yeah, top 5.
He made top 5 from the back of the field with the flip car. We'll take it. We got to thank everybody that I didn't mention: AJ, CBB Productions, Atmosphere Encore. There's so many things. Thank you, everybody. We couldn't be here without you.
Enjoy this.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Scranton, PA is going to lose their minds tonight. Mikey Smith, first-time winner. Let's talk with our second-place finisher, Billy Van Eringen. Billy, what a battle.